Hi, I'm Brandon Kornblue, kicking and punting coach at the IMG Football Academy. Here with me is Cody Thomas, local kicking and punting prospect, and we're going to go through a 5-part series on how to punt the football. Many Division I football coaches talk about the punt as the most important play in football. Hard to believe, but it's true because of the amount of yards that a punt can cover, how it can change field position completely. And so we're going to talk about fundamentals. The first part of this series, we're going to talk about how many steps. Check it out. In this segment, we're talking about how many steps that we're going to take to punt a football. So one of the most important things you need to do is get in a balanced, smooth stance right here. Our feet about shoulder width apart. It doesn't matter whether we have our left foot forward or our right foot forward. So my left foot forward is going to look like this. My right foot forward is right here. We don't want too much of a staggered approach or staggered stance like this. The problem with this is if I get a snap way over to my left or right, for example here I get it over to my right, to catch that ball I'm coming across my body and it's much more difficult to catch it. So that's why we want to be in a balanced stance with just a slight stagger so that I'm ready and balanced in order to catch that snap. My 2 steps are smooth, relaxed steps. We're not walking to the ball, we're not running or sprinting to the ball either. Everything with the punt is under control, it's smooth, and then the swing up through the ball is where you get the explosion. So I start with the ball out in front of me when I catch it, and I'm taking my 2 steps, 1, 2, and punting the ball. What I don't want to do is have 2 short steps, stutter steps, and I don't want to overstride and have too large of a steps either. The large steps are going to take away power in the same way that the small steps are going to take away power. So that's where there's just the smooth, under control, 2 steps, and then we're exploding through the ball. So notice here, Cody has his right foot forward, 2 smooth steps, explodes up through the ball. Notice Cody is relaxed, feet about shoulder width apart, 2 steps, and punt. Hopefully you got a better idea now of how to punt using 2 steps. There are several punters that are playing collegiate and NFL football that do use the 3 steps, but the most common is a 2-step method. So I recommend that you use that if you're starting out or even if you're a more advanced punter. Now we're going to talk about the drop, the most important part of punting.